Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, our mission, well, it's really focused on tackling something tough. Holiday loneliness. We've been looking into some source material, including this really structured connection plan. It was originally put together for a city, Charlotte, North Carolina, actually. But we're pulling out the playbook that works anywhere, moving past just getting through the holidays to actually building connections. And here's the big thing, right at the start of the material. If you feel isolated from, say, November to January, you are so far from alone in that. Maybe you're new somewhere or going through a breakup, maybe money's tight, so travel's out, or you're just working while everyone else seems to be celebrating. The sources are clear. The holidays can really shine a spotlight on feeling like you're missing out.
It's true. There's this huge societal expectation around the holidays, right? Warmth, connection, and that can feel like a real weight if you're feeling alone. So the approach here, it's not about forcing yourself to be cheerful, not at all. The strategy we looked at is really about being intentional. Small steps, genuine moments of connection that add up over those 3 months. It's about turning that feeling of just surviving into, well, creating something new.
Okay, let's unpack that. Starting with why cities feel different during the holidays. What did the research say about that energy shift?
Yeah, the data suggests that in bigger cities, things really change. Those casual chats you have, coffee, maybe drinks after work, suddenly, poof, people are gone, visiting family. Your usual spots might change hours. The whole vibe shifts towards, like, private family stuff.
Feels like everything just shuts down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the social scaffolding just disappears. But what's really interesting there, and kind of flips it on its head, is that this evaporation, as you called it, it creates this huge opportunity. Because the people who do stay, especially if they've moved recently or, life changes, they're often looking for the exact same thing you might be.
Yep.
Building those chosen families, starting new traditions.
So while you might feel the quietness.
Right. The potential for finding real connection is actually higher. It's fertile ground. You just need, maybe, a strategy.
And the research mentions specific things that make it harder, right? Like first holidays alone, being new in town, tricky family dynamics.
Or even just feeling, I don't know, disconnected from the whole spirit of it all.
Yeah. And look, all those feelings, totally valid. But the core idea from the material is they're workable. You can do something about them. And that's where this 3-month connection strategy really comes in. It's structured, it's deliberate, it's designed to fight that feeling of just drifting through the holidays, which often just ramps up the anxiety. Structure. Okay, I can see how that would help fight the anxiety. So let's get into that playbook. November through January. So it breaks down into 3 chunks, basically. Designed to stop you burning out, but keep you moving forward. November is about setting your foundation. December is building joy, your way. And January is about carrying it forward.
Exactly. So for November, the big thing is consistency, like non-negotiable routine. The research pointed to 2 things, kind of in parallel. First, join one recurring event.
Just one.
Yeah, like a book club, coffee meetup, game night, whatever, something regular. And second, pair that with service. Sign up for regular volunteering shifts, not just a one-off thing.
Okay, wait. So join something and volunteer regularly. If someone's already feeling kind of overwhelmed and lonely, isn't that a lot right off the bat? Does that risk burnout? What did the sources say about that?
That's a really important question. The sources justified doing both because they meet different needs, you see. The recurring event, like the game night, that's a low-demand social routine. It gives you stability. The volunteering, that's about purpose, engagement. It feels different. The idea is that together, they stop that drift that makes it so hard to stick with new things. It's not just being busy. It's focused engagement.
Okay, that makes sense. Different kinds of connection filling different needs. And then the proactive step for November, plan a Friendsgiving, small group, 4 to 6 people.
Yeah, keep it manageable. Mid-November is a good time. Sets a nice anchor point.
And the check-in piece, by week 3, actually reach out to someone else you know might be alone for the holiday. Be the one to start it.
Yeah, don't wait to be invited. Be the initiator.
Yeah.
And for Thanksgiving Day itself, if you're not hosting or going somewhere, the plan is still about action. Volunteer that morning, maybe join a community event, keeps the day from feeling empty, gives it focus.
Right. Fills the space with purpose. Okay. Then December. Building holiday joy your way. Foundations are down. Now what?
Now you build. This is where you bring in a personal tradition, but keep it low pressure. Could be, I don't know, daily walks to see the lights, watching your favorite holiday movies, maybe doing small acts of kindness, like an advent calendar of giving back.
I like that. Advent calendar of generosity.
Yeah. But December, that's peak connection time, right? So use the city's energy, go to the festivals, the markets. But here's the crucial bit, psychologically. If you think you'll be alone on Christmas Day, you have to plan something nice for yourself ahead of time.
Plan your own comfort.
Exactly. Planning it beforehand stops that potential panic or disappointment if the day feels, well, empty. And leading up to Christmas, focus on deepening those bonds with your chosen family, the people you've been connecting with since November.
Right, the ones you've been consistent with.
Yeah.
And for Christmas week itself, the advice is do your pre-planned Christmas Day thing, guilt-free, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then maybe use that good energy to reach out to someone else who might be finding it tough that week.
Precisely. Then comes January, carrying forward. First thing, reflect. What worked? What connections felt good? What felt sustainable?
And then there's awareness around, well, winter depression, seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah, the sources mentioned this isn't just feeling meh. Shorter days, less light, it messes with everyone's rhythms, can make connection feel like hard work instead of rewarding.
So you need to be aware of that dip. And the key is maintenance.
Maintenance, yeah. Keep up the connections you built. And maybe plan something new to look forward to later in January or February. A small project, a weekend trip, even just tickets to something. Breaks up that post-holiday slump.
You know, connecting this back, the reason the structure feels so helpful is that the holidays can cause total decision paralysis.
Absolutely.
Having this month-by-month plan, it breaks down something potentially huge and scary into small, doable steps. You always know what's next.
Exactly right. The structure's the map. But you need building materials too, right? So the sources really dug into two key tools for actually making those connections happen.
Hosting and helping. Right. Let's start with hosting that simple Friendsgiving idea.
Simple is the key word. Low stress. The sources pointed out, new hosts especially tend to overthink it.
Yeah.
You don't need a massive place or amazing cooking skills. It's about being present, not perfect.
Keep it small, 4 to 6 people max, potluck style.
Yeah, easiest way. You handle the main thing, turkey or, a veggie main and maybe drinks. Guests bring sides, dessert, easy.
And the backup plan is crucial for lowering anxiety if cooking the main thing feels like too much.
Just order it. Whole Foods, Fresh Market, a local caterer, done. Takes the pressure right off.
Smart. And to make it meaningful, not just small talk, conversation starters.
Yeah, you need anchors to deepen things faster. The sources had a couple of good ones. Like, what surprised you that you were grateful for this year? That gets past the surface stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Or, what childhood tradition do you want to bring back? Or maybe start fresh. Again, it opens up more personal sharing.
Nice. Okay, shifting gears to helping, volunteering. This came up a lot.
It did. Because it creates purpose. And it puts you alongside people who likely share some of your values.
But there's a key difference the sources highlighted.
Yes, absolutely critical. Doing a one-off event is fine. It fills time. But regular, consistent volunteering, same time, same place each week or month. That's how you build actual relationships. With the other volunteers, with the staff. That's how your support network grows organically.
Right. It's the consistency again. And for people listening, wanting concrete ideas, the sources mention types of places.
Yeah, like for food and shelter needs, think about your local food bank. Second Harvest was the Charlotte example, or shelters like Roof Above.
For families and kids, Toys for Tots always needs help, or check library programs.
Seniors. Local GCCs like Levine and Charlotte or nearby nursing homes often welcome volunteers. Look around your own community for similar places.
Okay, now we need to talk about the mental health side. Because the holidays can really amplify struggles people are already having. This isn't just about being social. It's about, protecting yourself psychologically and physically.
Totally. We talked structure before, but this is deeper. It's about physiological stability. The sources get specific. Get some sunlight every day, even just 10 minutes outside. It helps regulate mood, your body clock.
Keep your sleep schedule as normal as possible. Disrupted sleep makes everything harder. Emotionally.
Right? And move your body. Doesn't have to be a marathon, just a walk counts.
And for connection, it's quality over quantity, right? Schedule check-ins, aim for one meaningful interaction each day.
Could be a deep text convo, a video call, maybe seeing someone at that club you joined. Just something real.
And boundaries? This is huge.
Oh, massive. The sources basically give permission. It is absolutely okay to skip family things if you know they're bad for your mental health. Full stop.
And you don't owe anyone a big explanation either. Protect your peace.
Protect your peace first. Always.
Which brings up the inevitable question. What happens when things go wrong? Because, plans fall through. That disappointment can hit hard.
Yeah, the letdown can be a huge trigger. That's why having a personal holiday emergency plan is actually really important.
What does that look like, practically?
It's specific, designed to interrupt that downward spiral. Feeling overwhelmed, immediate steps. Call someone in your support network, get outside for a walk, change your scenery.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
do one small act of service.
Even just texting someone encouragement.
Yeah, redirecting your focus outward calms the internal noise. It actually works.
Okay, and what if a plan totally collapses? Someone cancels last minute, an event gets called off.
Have your solo comfort plan ready to go. Favorite movie queued up, comfort food on speed dial, cozy blanket, your guaranteed safe space.
And know it's open.
Yes, preload that info. Which coffee shop is open Christmas morning? Is the movie theater running? Having a backup place for even just low-key social interaction can be a lifesaver.
And for family stress, permission to leave early.
Permission granted, leave early. And have something planned for after to help you recover. A calm activity, talking to a supportive friend.
And the crucial safety detail, having crisis contacts ready.
Super important. The Charlotte plan mentioned their specific crisis line number. The point for everyone listening is, find your local crisis line or mental health support number now, before you need it.
Put it in your phone. Know where it is. It's part of your safety net.
Exactly. So if we bring this all together, the holidays, they're actually kind of perfect timing to deepen relationships.
Yeah.
People are often more open, more receptive to connection, especially knowing so many feel isolated.
Building that chosen family takes time, though.
It does. It starts small. Invite one person for coffee, ask someone to volunteer with you, then be consistent, follow up, check in, show up.
So the big takeaway is what you do this November. That really sets the stage for how next year's holidays could feel. It's not about what you're missing. It's about what you're actively building. You decide what the holidays mean through connection and consistency.
Well said. And maybe one final thought for you to chew on. Since that chosen family really grows from showing up again and again, what's the one commitment you'll make this November? That recurring event, that volunteer slot. What's the one non-negotiable thing you'll do to make sure next year's holiday season feels completely different? Because the consistency you start now, that's literally the joy you're building for yourself later.
That's a powerful way to think about it. The long game of building relationships. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into creating connection when it matters most. We really encourage you to start building your own foundation wherever you are starting today.